Welcome back. It is that time again where we test how long the new SPIKE Factory Paragon can survive for degree 1 versus 100. Once again, with this thing being the second most expensive Paragon in the game, I expect big things to come out of it. Starting off around 100, where it takes literally one mine to explode an entire BAD. Not bad. Before I continue, yes, this is a reminder that Update 48 is out now for you to play. Aside from the Paragon, big new features include changes to Rogue Legends with an XP shop, as well as curses and chimps mode, which I'm really excited to try out, so in case you guys are interested, well, stay tuned for a future video. And also a custom hero cosmetic from Adora She-Ra, which you can only get from buying it in the shop because of the collab with Mattel. I have no further comment other than code ISAB. Now back to SPIKE Factory action. What round should we expect to get to, given how far other Paragons went? Well, here's a list of the other 9, which I've tested in the past. First number being degree 1, second being degree 100. Looking at that chart, it looks like 190 or bust. But given the triple MF should be the king of mult damage, I don't think it's a stretch to say that even the degree 1 should get past round 200, because this is the easiest possible scenario we've given it. Easy mode, so balloons are slower slightly, and don't sleep on the Paragon of Power, Monkey Knowledge too, that, you know, gives us basically a 25% boost, approximately. So far, no need for the second Deadly Spike ability. Let's see how far round 140 gets with the F-Pad. Looks like it takes about, I don't know, 4 mines for it to break down. In case you also can't tell, even on fast forward, the mine drop is super slow, and this is where it's time to bring in the stats. I don't know about you, but I like looking at stats, and it kind of came as a surprise to me before getting the degree 1 Paragon that the base attack speed of the big spike is, get this, 10 seconds. 10 in-game seconds have to pass before dropping a spike pile, so that's, like, remarkably slow, obviously. Which I think the main reason for NK doing that is, like, for leg reasons. I think a lot of people were like, why doesn't the SPIKE Factory Paragon have an integrated carpet of spikes? There is no ability that spews stuff all over the track. Instead, we just get a permanent carpet of spikes, which is so much worse than, well, if we got a real carpet of spikes. And personally, I think leg is a great excuse for why there's no carpet of spikes ability. Everyone keeps talking about how BT6 is single-threaded and it runs really slow, like when it comes to late-game performance, so yeah. The less projectiles a Paragon spews out, the better, I suppose, and that and the fact that the main mine shoots super slow is, I guess, a good excuse. And also, man, we're getting cooked to the early 160s here. I think it mostly has to do with the fact that so much power is contained in the Deadly Spike ability. The second ability, is it drops mines all over the track. But the big issue is that their cooldown is really slow. The Spikeageddon, which I guess is its real name, has a cooldown of 75 seconds. And I died because of the Spikeageddon. The reason why is because, in case you didn't know already, every mine has to be exploded for it to drop a new carpet of Spikeageddon mines. So there was one in the very back of logs here, which now makes me believe that logs may not be the best map. If the Spikeageddon keeps on dropping one mine in the back, which makes, I think, the ability, like, twice as bad. Because now we have to wait till the absolute last minute for it to drop a new set of mines down, but in doing so, we're gonna die. Like, does that make sense? So, for that reason, I think another map might be better. I mean, it's not unplayable, but it's gonna take a lot of effort for me in terms of squeezing out the max round, for sure here. Here are also the rest of the stats for the second ability. As you see, after the main mine explodes, it also leaves behind 3 mini spikes, which have their own set of damage. Not that high compared to the mini explosion, which you absolutely must land on BADs, because that's 35,000 damage, 40,000 if it's an F-Pad. This round, sadly, I'm gonna have to use a nuke, because again, the one mine remaining in the back. And we just gotta rely on the remaining spikes to break down the F-Pad, because I'm not getting this nuke. Or am I? I'm getting it last minute, so that helps. All stats are courtesy of BloonsWiki.com, by the way. This round is also tough as nails with FDDTs. I didn't finish to getting to all the other stats, so here's the Controlled Burst, which is the first ability. It's basically, once again, smart spikes at home. Just the only difference from Smart Spikes being it actually lasts 10 seconds, which makes sense. 4 seconds being the original Smart Spikes ability is really pitiful. And good lord, those deadly spikes, those mini spikes, came in clutch. But we're cooked. Yeah, I actually don't think we're gonna get much better with the Degree 1 because you had to wait 150 seconds basically between each ability if we're not able to detonate like the last mine. I can't. Alright, take 2. Let's lay the mines down now, and see, the thing with Resort is that the mine in the very back now gets detonated, so now we only have to wait till balloons get to the very outer lane to explode all the mines. And so that means we get a second chance, basically, or rather, another attempt to drop mines down, so I'll do that now. Not gonna lie, Steel seems kind of sus. I'm not sure, in terms of placement, where the best one for the triple MF is. I feel like it might be better even further in the back. Just have those big Mega Mines, like, come in clutch. Because right now, 70% of them just get eaten up. Once again, all mines exploded, so we can... Oh, crap, no. I still think on Resort, we get unlucky, or there's a chance we get unlucky. Because I tried to drop the Deadly Spike Mines there, but I think there was one in the very, very, very back that it couldn't reach. Not ideal, needs to say. Let's try again. Yeah, see? There was one explosion somehow in the back pixel of the map, so I guess Resort isn't any better either, it seems. Well, this is awkward. Okay, I'm not even kidding about this one, but how about Spa Pits? The entrance and the exit are pretty close to each other, so I'm pretty sure they should be able to detonate. Like, there shouldn't be one mine remaining in the very back in an ideal scenario. And also, this map is pretty long. And drop a new set of mines over here. Nice. See? That mine over there just exploded, which is ideal and what you want to see. Alright, scanning the map again. Looks like all mines have been dropped, so place a new one. If you ever get a point where we explode one mine by accident, I think we gotta redo it. And here's the round we died on logs. Let's see if we can do it. Use the attack speed ability. And clean. Looks like we're sticking to Spot Pits for the Degree 100 test then. But that's quite crazy to me. The way the map or the Paragon was designed makes it so that, in a twist of fate, this map ends up being the best one. It do be like that. I also forgot to finish showing you all of the stats. So here's the one for the main big spikes. As you see, it lasts basically as long as a perma spike, 4 rounds and 300 seconds. And just like Super Mines, they have mini explosions, and it also spews out mini spikes. That also do a neat amount of damage as well. Now, one thing I will say is that Spot Pits isn't foolproof, because I just realized that this round, I only exploded one mine. The mines don't seem to be in a set placement every single time, by the way. I think they're offset a small amount, depending on the interval they're in. Okay, this time, I let a DT go through, so that's good. Now we get the full set of mines, which is so important, as you see. By not getting a fresh set every single time, you lose out on 35,000 times, like, 10 damage. Alright, 183 here is annoying. I can't seem to beat the DT wave. Mostly because there's a good chance the spikes just get deleted by the FCMGs here. So again, I'm not sure where the best placement is on Spot Pits, but I like having at least one spike, or a small chance that the spike lands in the back there. Didn't work that time. Alright, wait for DT wave, ability now. Don't die. Good. And we survived long enough to get a new set of mines. Epic. Alright, might be game on 187 here. I can't seem to beat the DDTs here, because we're not dropping mines, and I am 10 seconds short of the ability. What do? We got a lucky spike at the back, so maybe that's good enough to hold all. Nope. This is too hard, man. Last chance. Oh. Come on. Okay. Seems like every time I say last chance, we pull through. Congrats, Spike Paragon. Despite much difficulty, you made it to the 190s, the bare minimum that I expected. I'm not kidding, the RNG this run is gonna make me crash out. Alright, we got it down this time, but we lost 1 life in the process. That's fine. And dead 195. I think it's over. Ability now. Hold. Okay, we're doing it. God damn it. Alright, I think I'm about to reach my limit here. I can't keep relying on RNG to beat 195 here. So I would say that'll do it for this test if this run doesn't work. Last chance? Yeah, okay. Before I completely give up, let me just see what would happen if I put the Spike Factory in a spot where I basically use it as a perma-spike, the other spikes. That is only the spikes landing over here. How does that fare for us? Now, is this too cheesy or what? Also, by buying a new Paragon, the cooldown is already 75% cooled off for the main ability. So what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to press the ability until a lot later to simulate, like, not having bought and resold the Paragon. It's a bit sketchy, but hear me out. Ability now. And I think that works out so much better. Yep, you should be using this like a perma-spike while having the other things do big damage. Because that was so much cleaner and a lot less stressful. Like, we're not even close to dying to DDTs now. Man, if I just put it in this spot to start with, then that would have saved so much crash out moments. But hey, better late than never. Another mine to get us to 200, and, well, that was easy. What a long way we've come, just simply by using the Spike Factory Paragon smarter. From us having died 25 rounds early on logs to this. Drop the big mines, and each 35k blast should take down the F-Bads with ease. Nice. We've got our new highest performing Degree 1 Paragon, ladies and gents. And on a quite unexpected map, I gotta say. Honestly, I think I can improve this placement even more because I think some spikes are technically getting nicked by the other Bloons. Also, FCMG, oh god. Might this be the end? Let's try again. I guess that's because there's 4 F-Bats this round, so a lot of spikes just ran through, and it does not seem like we have enough now. That might do it, ladies and gents. Last chance. Drop mines. And I think we clutched it this time because we got it earlier. Or not. Wow, still dead. Nonetheless, incredible run. 206. And now say hello to the Degree 100 Spike Factory Paragon. If you have not seen the art of it yet, well, here it is in its mighty glory. Looking a lot beefier than the D1, that's for sure. And once again, if memory serves me correctly, the ability cooldowns at Degree 100 are basically almost twice as fast. So now we should be able to place a lot more of these big detonations down, and not have a lot of downtime between them. So looking back at the one Paragon chart, the highest Paragon round being the Bull Paragon 250, expect that to be the goal at minimum, but seeing as Degree 1 was the highest, and the fact that I found the perfect placement now, I think we should blow past 250. Oh, and also, in case you're curious, why not try this strategy again on logs, where I place the tower in the very back of the track, and so the mine being in the back is no longer a problem. Well, that's also something I thought, but I tested it, and it actually didn't really work out, because the Paragon would still drop mines in the very, very, very back pixel of the track, meaning Bloons would still have to run through a good amount of the Spike Factory pile in order for it to actually activate. Whereas in this map, if the big mine lands on the very back pixel of the track, then it's basically, well, the entrance. So therefore, you're never gonna really run into that issue on this map, which is very nice. Now, this is an interesting thought too that doesn't apply to any other Paragon, and that is Pierce bonuses. I think the difference between Degree 1 and 100 is also approximately double Pierce. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. And that usually doesn't really matter for any other Paragon that exists. However, for the Spike Factory, as you know, Pierce is also the exact same as damage. And holy lag. Don't know what caused that. But if the other 9 Paragons really only benefited from damage and attack speed from higher degrees, then this thing benefits from damage, attack speed, and Pierce. So that should make technically getting higher degrees on this thing better by a factor of 2, which on paper makes it sound like it could be even better than the 250 I'm expecting. Once again, this really only applies to, I think, the main spikes. The big detonation just explodes on contact anyway, so it's not going to be quite the difference. Alright, beat this round, and it will now be at second place in the highest degree 100 Paragon, passing the Ninja Paragon. 6 more rounds to go, and it doesn't even look like it's close right now. I've been misplaying several rounds here. I've been letting it detonate just one mine, yet the spike pile hasn't even been close to being breached. Gee, I sure hope there's enough rounds here in Challenge Editor to not break this test. I'm not overly worried because 50 rounds is still a lot to go, so I doubt we'll get there, but damn. And just like that, it's taken the #1 spot. But still so much, I feel like, power left to go. Ladies and gents, it appears the XX6 Always Spike does exist now. And it's about as menacing as ever. FDT still don't stand a chance of breaching through the pile. Okay, now I'm actually worried about running out of rounds here. What the hell do I do? Please, I don't want to run out of rounds. 1 billion pops on the Spike Factory now. If things haven't gone out of hand already, well, they definitely have now. Another set. And another Smart Spikes bonus. Because all the spikes are contained in one spot, it really doesn't matter when I use the attack speed bonus. Although I guess ideally the later the better, just so it doesn't time out the 300-second limit. We'll just again let the Spike Factory eat up the entire F-Bat and the insides. Holy moly lag. I'm curious to see how much it tanks here. Like, how much damage worth of spikes. Take a look. 7 million? Am I tripping? Or did I see that much? Yeah. 9 million RB worth of spikes built up. And still not even close to breaking it. My god. Is this broken or what? Now, starting at 1219, ending at 1225. Another 6 million there. 6 million RB is crazy. Oh, crap. 273. It looks like I was low on spikes last round, so I have to use the Smart Spike ability. Wait a minute. I think DTs are so fast that it just runs through the detonation. So I have to use the level 2 ability. Second ability early. I don't think that was a damage problem. That was just a speed problem. Speed kills. Luckily, we can get a second detonation this round, and hopefully... Oh, it looks like we're almost dead. It's over. Wow. Okay, it felt like we were cruising along all the way until this round hit. We're so close to getting out of it. I think all we need to do is use Smart Spikes at the end of the round. Maybe that makes a difference. Let's see. FCMG is, yep, barely held on there. I can see the end is near, though, because every single round where things are tight means the start of the round has no spikes built up. So that makes things harder. But thankfully, if there's an easy round, like, say, this round, we get some time to build it back up. Well, until the 5 million RB knocks it down a tad again. Oh, I lost 50 lives, because DTs were really fast. Alright, bad news, though. There are, looks to be 6 F-Pads this round. I don't know if we can tank this. Let's see. And I can't do a new detonation. Oh, GG. Is this the end? See, we lost another 50 lives there. New detonation now. The issue is that the first, yeah, there's like spikes at the entrance that just cannot be hit. So I don't know what to do there. I think I just have to do a manual detonation. Like now, for example. Boom. Is that enough to make a difference? Or are we still cooked? Still cooked. One more try at this, I guess. I see there's 3 remaining spike piles. Nuke them. And if it doesn't work, this is as close as I have done it. Nope. Dies to BFPs every time. So close. But no matter how good something is, it must reach the end eventually. What a run. 278. That's gonna be hard for our future Paragons to break, let me just say. Yeah, I probably baited some of you into thinking it was trash at the start. Myself included. Anyways, if you missed the initial Spike Paragon showcase, then check it out here, or check out other Update 48 content coming soon to a channel near you.